Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another potential series of Prison Architect, where we're going to be creating the most luxurious prison the world has ever seen. This is not going to be a prison, guys. This is going to be an escape from reality. I kind of want to set this up very, very differently to how you would normally build a prison. I kind of borderline want to make a little bit of a mini city. Now, if you guys do enjoy this and want to see more, maybe even me potentially turn this into a series, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified the next episodes do come out. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to play Prison Architect, so we are pretty much back. So what I want to do is, like I said, something a little bit different. I want to create like a little miniature city where each prison cell is its own house. The canteen is going to be like a restaurant. Like the yard will be kind of turned into like a gym. We'll have like churches, schools, all that kind of stuff, convenience stores, and road systems as well. So it kind of feels like we're building a city. That's kind of what I want to try and do right now. I got this blank piece of map. I got 50,000 in the bank, and I'm going to have to heavily rely on dormitories. So I'm also going to have to research the policy so I can remove the prison grading system, so all of our prisoners can move into any cell that we want them to. So before we go any further, then I'm actually going to build an office, which I'll place just there. I'm going to hire a member of staff, which will be my warden. There we go. I'm going to jump into bureaucracy, and I need to research the prison policy. So nothing really will happen right now until all that's built and you can start researching. So while that does what it needs to do, let's plan this out. I'm really excited about this, to be honest with you. So what I think we should do is we should kind of pick randomly a spot here. Right, I pick randomly here. And let's designate an area. So if I say we're going to create each plot of land for our residents' housing a 12 by 12 tile. So if I do the same again, a 12 by 12, and I'll do one more. We'll have like 3 houses in a row here, which is going to be really exciting. And then opposite, well, in the middle we'll have like a road, and opposite another row of houses. So let's just say around each one of the houses right now. Oh, that's actually around each houses right now. We'll do a walkway, because that will be like the sidewalk, the path along the edge. We'll then do a 4. Do you reckon 4's enough? What's the normal space in here of a road? It's a 5. Okay, we'll do a 5 spacing for the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another row for the path. So that's how we've got designated then how we want the road system to kind of work. Then if I do here, going all the way up, which is going to be for us a 12 there. So 12 by 12 here, 12 by 12 there, and then that there should also be a 12 by 12, yes. Right, not too bad. So if I actually cancel this here, right, and if I do another 12 as well, then we've got like a row of houses backing on one another. I'm doing another 12 system here. Same again. Another. So we've kind of created like a little miniature neighborhood in a sense. We've got a little neighborhood kind of created in a sense right there, which is actually pretty sweet. We'll utilize that really, really well. So we got to build the road networks going around and all that kind of stuff. It might be a little bit over the top, but this is how we're going to plan it out. Now, I think at the top here going across, we'll do like larger housing with, it's got like bigger plots of land. So what we need to do in reality is build our first one, and I can clone that into each of the spots. So we'll try and build a dormitory. It's going to have its own separate, it's going to have its own yard, which is exciting. It'll have its own separate shower area, which is quite difficult to do because we have to also include the toilet, which can't go in the shower area. It's got to go in the dormitory, but them two got to be separate rooms and they got to be enclosed. It's a big hoo-ha, but we'll try and get it done. Is he starting to research the prison policy right now? Requires an office. Has he not done it? Oh, I think it's literally just been done. So the warden should now start researching prison policy for us. Great stuff. Right, let's plan out then how we're going to have this going down. So let's just say this is here, the main living area. I could have a bedroom. Oh, we need a bedroom, don't we? A bedroom has to be kind of like a decent size. And then the next question is, how many? Because that's going to be grass separating. I'll put that there. That's going to be grass separating the plots anyway. Oh, now thinking about it, do I have enough space? I don't know if I actually want that to kind of be connecting. So 1, 2. Right. To be honest with you, right, these would be the smaller houses. I think we'll utilize these as like the smaller houses. So I don't think I need to worry too much about the sizing and all that kind of stuff. So if I had that there, that could be the bedroom. All right, that could be the bedroom, which I could kind of do it like that. Door, bed, and a bed. We could have then the shower room, or I could turn it into the living room, which would be kind of nice. If I went across to here, so I could do, I got to do like the shower area, and I need to do the bathroom. Which, like I said, it's actually kind of tough to figure out how you want to do it all. So I'm going to scrap that idea here, and I'm going to do that there. So what we'll do, that's the bedroom. I could literally do a square, but I want to kind of have something a little bit different. You know what I mean? Right, if I did that like that. Now that wouldn't... Oh no, actually it would work if I did it like this, because then I can have the toilet. I'm trying to figure out the best way. The toilet there, which would be... No, it has to be a part of the whole room, doesn't it? Right, this is turning out to be a lot more difficult than I thought, just to get how I want it planned out for a house and have a separate bathroom. Who would have thought this would have been so difficult? So that can be in my little living room right now. I don't have to do it all separate. Keep it as it is. We'll have here a space for the toilet. I want the toilet there, which means I kind of have to individually build certain stuff. Right, this is actually more difficult than I planned for it to be. And it's kind of slightly annoying. And I can't have that there. So that would have to go here. Bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. If I cut that across, I have a little bit of space for my yard. And then I need a separate... Because this is my issues, right? I can do the zoning for the dormitory, but it has to include a toilet. But then I want a separate shower area so they haven't got to go places to shower. So they can shower in their own house. But I can't add a toilet in it. And that's what's the most difficult part. So I could place it like this. Oh, okay. If I go there by 1, add that there, kill that off. This here becomes my shower, bathroom, toilet. That I don't know what that can be, but then it's my living area here. Could work. It could not. But this will be the kind of basic housing. This is nothing special. This is just straight up the most separate and basic house we're going to kind of have in the area. I could make a little bit more space, make it a bit bigger and kind of play around with it. But we'll see what we can do with this and how we can, you know, turn around with it. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. It is going to be interesting. Get everything all planned in. I feel like we should have gone slightly bigger with the spaces. An extra 2 space might have worked out really, really well for us, but we've got to wait to get all this in. So in terms of walls and doors then, if I go for a red, we'll go for a singular door, and I'll place it just there. So you got to remember, this is going to be a dormitory. This is what this is going to be right now. They're on the way right now to get this door in. It'll build everything all in. We can get all the walls inside then as well. So boom, we're good to go, right? There we go. So zone all that up. And then rooms, we need it to be a dormitory. So if I include this here to be the dormitory, that going all the way down, you kind of need to make this its own separate room. So you have to then, in terms of the walls and stuff, build that like that. And then in the doors, if I put down just a standard door, I can then, I'm hoping the shower room doesn't have okay, so the shower room doesn't have requirements in terms of size. So that's how you can kind of get away with it. Place that door in, good stuff. So in play mode then, it's a bit difficult to see. We'll have then a separate shower area, which will include a shower head. I can put like a sink and mirror, like against that wall. And then I can also put down... isn't there like a section for like a hand dryer or something like that? I got a sink and mirror. Or is that just me? Am I thinking about something else? Hand... No, yeah, see, I knew there was. I knew there was going to be a hand dryer. Now, I can't throw that in anywhere. But I could place it there with the shower. Having a shower with a hand dryer, which is hilarious. We're in play mode, so they should be getting all this stuff in very soon. Toilet there, then bunk bed. One there, one there. I'm going to squeeze in the radio between so they can listen to some sweet, sweet tunes. We'll place in a TV right now. So TV, we've got a double wall here. So I could go for like a decent size. Oh, I can actually go for the TV up here. No. If I go for the standard TV, because I can create like nicer mansions eventually. I could place in a nice wide sofa. Very good. Now I can also add in a snack machine. So they can have a snack machine, which you can kind of count this as being like hilariously the kitchen. Unless I make that one side a bit taller. Right up to there to gather a little bit more foundations. And I can kind of build like a little kitchen area, couldn't I? That might be the better way for me to do it. So wait for him to get all this in. And then objects wise, we'll push back in. Alright. There we go, we've extended. So we've now got living room with a TV. We've got a snack machine. There's a water cooler we can get in. And that's basically like saying, this is our kitchen, right? That is basically like saying, this is our kitchen. So I'm going to move this snack machine just to there. Put it back into play mode. Now, what other stuff could I throw in? Oh, a telephone. That will be kind of important. So that, again, is like going... Or saying, like, you know, they can start calling people from in their house, which is really, really cool. A bookshelf. We'll get the bookshelf in. Let's get it ready. It would be like a dividing object. And I could get in as well, like a small table. And a small bench. So that's like their dining room, in a way. This is actually really, really good. I get a nice little plant just there for the environment side of it all. Now, if this works, this is going to be amazing. Right? And I think at the minute, it's tried to separate it into multiple dormitories, right? Right, that's now all one dormitory. So that becomes one house. Is that not hilarious or what? I find this highly hilarious. So I could then put round it all some beautiful grass. All the way up to there. Well, to be honest with you, the whole thing would be grass, wouldn't it? I could also put round it like the little picket fence as well. I don't know how far you would kind of want to take all this. But I don't know how it would work in terms of the dividing section just there. But I could build like a little bit of a white picket fence going around just on this section. And then maybe... I mean, you could do all the houses different styles, but that's kind of how I want to do this one. Right, let's fast forward anyway, because we've got a lot of work to get done right now. The concrete tile coming out to the sidewalk. There's the sidewalk going around as well. And we'll wait for them to get all this done. Also, we need to wait for the daytime so we can actually see what's going down right now. This is a good start to building our beautiful little house. Alright, are we done? Are we done? I think we're pretty much all done, right? So we do have to connect the utilities. They're complaining because not enough space. I actually might push this one step further so I can get that equal spacing. So if I was to, for a sense, to go back with the fence in here, the white picket fence, and if I came across there and then came down to here, right, so we technically created a 13 by 12 space. That's pretty much what we're doing. So I'm going to bring the electrical grid around this, bring it out to the center of the road. Here is the center of the road for this. The plumbing system, bring it down to there. That should be all good. And then if I just kind of also play around with how we're going to have the design of the road. So that's a 5. And then we have the concrete on this side going back down. And if that looks good, that's our design for our... So you can call these the basic houses. We'll eventually have we'll have some apartment blocks. We'll have some nicer mansions. We'll have some singular housing. But this is like your general family house style. Your basic family house style that we're going to have all up and running. So this will be the model for everything that we kind of then build moving forward. Oh, have we got... Oh no, I've got prisoners here, guys. I've actually got prisoners here. I forgot to close the intake. Right, close that real quick. Guys, I'm so sorry. Please do not make your way over here. Do not make your way over here. We are not ready for you right now. So that's pretty good to go. I was gonna do like a yard for these guys, but I don't think I should. Like a you know, the room yard. But I think it's pretty small. So I can create like a little city park nearby. And that can be the yard. Maybe the bigger mansions have their own little yards. That's the reason why we have the bigger mansions. Now, in terms of trees, I want to see if we can get some vegetation on the go. I can't place down a tree because I need some groundskeeping. Can't really place down a willow. I mean, plants. There's like these little border plants I can squeeze in. Oh, that actually would be quite nice. Go in here. Let's add a bit of decoration. I think that will be alright for now, wouldn't it? Standard stuff. So let him get that done, and we're going to clone it. So I'm just going to kind of ignore the fact that we've got prisoners right now. I know it's a bit awkward, but I'm just going to ignore the fact that we've got them. Quick build, we're going to clone. And I'm going to take all of this here. And if I rotate it to there, right, and then bam. So why can't I place it here? I would quite like to know. Oh, is it because it's not built yet? Okay, fine, fair enough. It's because it's not built yet. And then place you there. So could I place one over here? Not yet. And also, it's now got a bend. Well, it's got to go 2 above, right? To go along there. So get them working on that. Then I can't get them to merge on some of the ones we got right now. So this is the beginning of my little neighborhood, boys. It's quite exciting, isn't it? It is quite exciting. So while the workers do that, then in the policy, we can now choose to ignore the use cell quality ratings, because with all that stuff in there, it's going to make that cell very, very high in the quality kind of stuff. But if I turn it off, then they're more likely to then, or they will, not more likely, they will put prisoners in any cell. They don't need to meet any type of requirement. So that's kind of handy for us. Now we got 37,000. I won't pull a grant out just yet until I need additional money and to slowly start building up everything I need to get done. But I'm going to start planning out anyway my next move. So if I do a 5 and then here is the the corner of the road just there. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm not including the cell path, am I? The cell path. It's the sidewalk. So, utilizing that as well. Here we go. I'm going to build, if I take that all the way down to there, the restaurant here. Now, I know that going across there is a 23. So, if I bring it down to a... Let's go 25 to make it kind of more even. This will be where we have our restaurant, which is actually our kitchen and canteen in the prison. But we're going to turn it into like almost like a drive-through restaurant in that kind of sense on the edge just there. That will be kind of handy. They're still all screaming that they need cells right now. Still got a lot of stuff to build up, which is not a problem. I think I might, at the end of the street here, do like a little city park. And then if I sidewalk, space there for the road, sidewalk, this is here. Our next corner section. So even though it's all going to be grids, I'm sure there'll be some points where I'll do like cul-de-sacs or, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, smaller side streets and stuff like that. It's just kind of getting everything planned to where I would potentially need it. So how are they doing anyway right now? We've kind of done some planning there. I've got it fast forwarded to as best I can. Oh, my staff members are now getting exhausted. Yeah, that's right. I've got staff needs in this place too. So it'll take a while for them to be fully up and running. Can I hire some more? Oh, I got 15 workmen right now. There's ones I've just hired right now are going to be on it, mate. They're going to be ready to rock and roll, mate. They're going to be super speedy, mate. And we'll plan out the foundations then for our, whatchamacallit, restaurant. So this here is our building. The sidewalk goes around the edge. So I can kind of come in a bit. So I will actually come in a bit here. I think we'll do a 15 by 5 for the kitchen. I'll do like a nice little entry point there to get in the restaurant. Actually, let me kill that off. Move it over by there. There you go. Come down by 2 and across. No, there. I can have an entry just there. Same just there. Right, that will be the restaurant. So let's get some foundations down. It's kind of weird that I'm trying to build it as a city, because in my head I got an idea, but it's like, can the game's capabilities and design and layouts give me the ability to build what I'm trying to achieve? I don't know. There's still so much they're trying to get in right now before that planning stuff there is all finalized, and it's all slowly being delivered one by one. I'm still ignoring the fact that I've got prisoners in here. We might need to build a staff room, by the way, just because my workers are struggling right now. So, do I even have the ability to build a staff room? I don't think I do. Do I even have a staff room? Staff room... I'm looking, and you know when your brain just goes completely foggy and you can't see anything? Is it something that I eventually have to research? Because I can't see staff room. Staff room. It's right in front of me. It's a 4x4. Right, it's a 4x4 kind of thing. It's right here. I do have a staff room. Okay, I'm going to build a staff room here. Right, these buildings will eventually be deleted, but if I build them a staff room, at least they can re-energize and then get back to work, you lazy boys. So it's coming along slowly. It's coming along very slowly right now. My little neighborhood. Slowly but surely, boys. Slowly but surely. We are getting there. Anyway. Staff room should be on the way very soon. Are they building a bed in the staff room? Oh, no, no, they're walking that way. I thought for a second now, are we building a bed in the staff room? Right, let's get the doors underway. So we're going to go for that double door system. We'll go 1, 2, and I'll put one here as well. So we've got 3 entrances, essentially, into this restaurant that we are creating. So what else would we... Let's grab the grant now for the basic detention center. So we're going to need a holding cell, understandable. So some stuff I'm going to have to get in for the sake of making the prison able to run. The yard can be like a nice little central city park nearby. Kitchen and canteen is what we're classing as our little fast food restaurant right now. We got our little houses with the dormitories. What other rooms do we have? So the shower I could link to a gymnasium where we got gym equipment and a bit of a yard. So that would be kind of cool. We can create our own little gym. When we eventually unlock other rooms, we got bakery, we got actual restaurants that we can create. So there'll be like, even though this is a restaurant, we'll have like a rival restaurant chain on the go. We can actually build gymnasiums as well. We can have a supermarket with a store. We can have the mail office. We can have libraries. We can have schools nearby for classrooms. The morgue and the infirmary means we can build our very own hospital. We can have the laundromat kind of business up and running. Bakeries, the flower garden stuff. There's loads that we can do, and there's loads of other rooms that we will eventually kind of go ahead and unlock. So they've pretty much built everything that I've asked them to get done. So if I go to the quick build right now and get them to build the remaining, now I won't be able to do this all at the same time. I can definitely get that one in. I can get that one in. I can't build when they're merged between 2 areas, which is a shame, really. But at least they can now rest in the staff room, so they'll come back energized and be able to run 1,000,000 miles an hour. We will get the rooms all set up right now for the canteen stuff. So this is the canteen area. We'll have this as the kitchen. Walls and doors. So we get the wall going across here. We'll have the door here is what we'll do. Doors, double door, because we might have prisoners working there at some point. Serving tables, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's worked out perfect. Cookers right now. We'll do a nice little row of them. 4 will be enough, right? A sink just there. Some refrigerators, 1, 2, 3 here. And I'll get a table. No, I can't squeeze the table. We'll get a small table there, and then the bin nearby for the garbage. Nice. And then we just got to build our tables and chairs inside. I won't do loads to begin with. All right, 1. Where's the benches? Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Bam, bam, bam. Right, that will do. I said I wanted to build loads to begin with. I've now just placed them all down. And even though this won't hold an amazing amount of capacity, we'll probably have multiple restaurants and cafes and stuff like that, which we'll kind of call them, dotted around everywhere. That will kind of function as our kitchen and canteen. So you can kind of slowly see it coming together, right? You can kind of slowly see it coming together. So if I continue with the flooring then, and get the concrete going down all the way around, and slowly start to finalize our little miniature neighborhood, I'm going to run into a few problems, because even though I'm using dormitories, the game doesn't register a dormitory as a cell. So when we got the grants like raise our prison capacity to like 15 or 30 or 100, it doesn't equate to dormitories, I don't think. Well, it's the cell capacity is what they're trying to say anyway. Right, so is that all done on here, sorry? Yeah. And then road, how expensive is the road? Okay, that's 1,300. That wasn't too bad. So that's a 5. Right, I might as well continue. 5 concrete tiles to there and going down. Alright, going around here. Now we do have the paths coming out. I'll get it to there. We'll do that, and then we'll do this one like that. And then the rest is all going to be grass. Oh, I just realised I've got to do it around to the borders here, don't I? I forgot about that. Right, I'm sure I've probably missed something, but I've just spent a fortune there just trying to do all the outer skirts of the restaurant. Damn! What? Right, back to quick build. So spin that one round. Get you on the go. Get you on the go. Still can't do you yet, because we're still waiting for everything else. But the mini city is coming together, boys. The little mini city is slowly coming together. So again, while they plan all this out, I might as well just do more kind of flooring for the road. Just so it gives a little bit more walk speed, kind of enhancement for our workers as they continue. So we're going to need to hold it. We need to actually go and think about now the entry point of the actual prison. All that kind of boring stuff now at this point. Which might mean I need to kind of then move all of this, which is going to be sad. But planning-wise, right, so planning-wise, what would all this here be? I think this should be kind of like slightly important-ish buildings. So why don't, if we've got a restaurant here, so that's going to be our first business. We'll do a couple of businesses going up here then. So I feel like I'm going to build the gym here. So what is going up to there? Because obviously that matches this, which is a 37. So there's not really a middle point. 37 going across there. And if you wanted to kind of mimic it, 23. I just want to see where it kind of lays itself out. 23. Yeah, that will be enough space. Because then obviously then if I designate that to be in the space I get to work with. Then if we had the path, the 5 road, the path. And then that's our little section. That should be a 7, right? Yeah. And then here I build the kind of... I'll build here the entry point into the prison. So I'm going to build the gym. So 37. 36, 15. 18 is half. Right, 18 there. By 20. Wait, is it a 19 by 19 I can get away with? Because I always forget to measure the middle bit. Yeah, because that works on both sides because it's the middle central section. So I've got 2 equally square rooms there. So that's going to be the gym, and that'll be something else. And by the gym, it will contain a small little yard until I build the park. Unless I kind of build the gym here, and then I could have a little bit of a park there. That could include some gym equipment, so it looks like it's part of the gym. And then that solves my yard aspect. Right, okay, so flooring first though. We'll do the outer workings with these tiles. And we'll plan out now the gymnasium. So if I go quite... Oh, I kind of want to create it... We'll do a 12. And then what's that distance? 19. So we've got the same issue now, don't we? 12. Oh, 12 and 12. So that's the center point there. And kind of have that as the entry point. Just have like a nice little door. I'll have doors coming out that way and kind of bending round down to here. So if that's the center bit, so that's a 12, 10, 10, 12. That is our central section in what will be our yard. Now, objects-wise, do we have a fountain? We kind of do. But does it have to be placed on water? Yes. Can I place down water? Yes. Right, there's the water. Those objects, I want that fountain again. Right smack bang in the middle. Oh my god. Guys, we are going to be able to create quite a sweet little city right now. This is going to be amazing. This is actually going to be freaking amazing. Now, even though we have the room for a gym, I think that's what I will place down in here, a gym. But it's an actual room. Like where... No, we'll place it as a gym. That's fine. Flooring then. If I just quickly pause, because I need to kind of now go around the edge of this with the concrete path, just so I can figure out what's going down. Oh, I got this all paused because I don't ultimately know how I'm doing the rest of it. So if I had... I don't know how I want to do that. I'm trying to figure out a nice way. To kind of have an integration towards what... You know, this will be our yard. See, this could work. So by matching that energy, this is what I get, right? The designs right now, the designs. Yeah, and then just do it all grass. How expensive is the grass? I mean, it's going to be expensive, I know that. I'm asking for a lot. When really I should be saving my money. Right, I'll only do it to there because I should really be saving some funds. And let them continue. I need to build a power station as well. I need to build a power station. Do you know, I think I might build a power station up here. So, planning again. That's our sidewalk, a 5 gap for road, a 5 gap for road, sidewalk. So, going around the edge of that. That there is your edge. Now, I'm going to build this, or kind of that there follows that. That there follows that. Now, because this corner is going to be like a little bit of a dead end, this is where I'm going to build my power plant, okay? It's where I'm going to build my power plant. So I'm going to build a nice, decent-sized rectangular building. So 25 gives me a free gap there. Is that enough to run... and change the entry, because I can have a road go down into there, like it'd be a dead end. Or what? That's 14. That should be 15. So 15 by, I'm thinking 15 by 22 will be more than enough for me. So it gives me a 2 gap there for a 2 fence going around. There we go. So we'll have like a road going there. It'll be a dead end. And this is my power station. So I'll place down some brickwork anyway. So this will be my power station and my waterworks as well. For everything that we kind of need to run the prison. Oh, this is going to be so good. We're building a city, guys. We're building a city right now. So the workers have got a lot of work to do. But then again, they're workers. This is what they do. I've got 9 grand, but I still have the ability to get 1 more grant. So I can place down the rooms for the yard, but nothing will happen for it. Solely because it has to be within an enclosed area. I'll put down some bench and stuff, but it's a nice beginning for a little bit of like a yard, isn't it? Like the almost looks like that should be a courthouse, but this is meant to be a gym. Right, let them build all that up then. So we can actually place down 2 more of our cells. So apparently they only cost us 1,000 a pop to build. I don't believe a word they're saying to me right now when it comes to this, but apparently it does. And then we're going to have to eventually get rid of these in just a moment. So, hang on, we should do the perimeter wall, shouldn't we? Walls, I'll do a fence because that will technically be the cheapest. Alright, that perimeter wall. If I just do this, that's going to cost me close to 2 grand. Alright? It's not perfectly placed, but it will do for now. It will do for now. So we'll get it all in. We'll get it all in. And I know it's going to cut through some of this. That's not going to go down too well. So demolish the wall there. And then at least we got an entry point back in. And then we need to then plan out all the utility stuff as well. So this is the only downside to having these individual houses right now, that you've got to do all the utility stuff yourself. And I'm actually going to try and save some pennies and a little bit of work by just doing the square around. Instead of going down here like I did with this one, I'm not going to do that. So get it all going around. It's such a tedious job. But if you want power, you've got to do it, unfortunately. And the fact that I've just given that big job of building that perimeter wall, it's going to take some time. So, there we go. We'll run this up, because obviously this will be the power grid for this side. That is from the edge of that, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the line here for this road, where we'll have the house in there and in there. And then we can kind of see where this central section is going to be anyway. Running that up, straight across. How much have I got? 1,600 now at this point. Okay. If I desperately need some money, I can chop down this little bit of a forest that I've currently got anyway. So it's not going to ruin the bank for me in that kind of sense. So we still got the entry point there. At least we've got this going around. We can build our reception entry area. We have them closing up in just a moment. Unfortunately, we're going to have to delete this. So, hasta la vista, baby. To right now, these 2 buildings. So, bulldoze is what I want. Bulldoze. So all the staff are going to be really super sluggish in just a moment. But while all that happens, we'll plan this out. So let's say... Oh, do I want it to be a dead end? How do I want this to actually happen? So obviously that's going to come down to there and then go that way. This is our centre bit here. So we can have this come in... I mean, what's that distance now? 10. And then incorporate the reception room where the prisoners get processed, basically. So if I had the end there, I might do it in a sense that, hang on, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like a 5. It's like the width of a road then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have I done that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because of the path. Yeah. No, ignore me. So, if I brought that... Actually, I don't need to, do I? Because I'm trying to think of doing like a double entrance as it comes in. So if I then do a 7x7, 7x7, that's a hallway, by the way, guys. That is a hallway. And if I do a 15x10, that's all I should need for a check-in reception area. So that was a 15x10. Here I'll do a 15x10. That will be my holding cell. And then what I'll try and set up now then. 11x9. Should be an 11. Oh, 12x9? What happened there? 11. Oh, that is that way. 11x9. So entrance there, entrance there. This is like a U-shaped hallway that we're going to have. A U-shaped hallway. In terms of the foundations, we're going to drop down right now. We actually have to demolish a couple of walls. There we go. So let them kind of get back on track to where we currently want them before I place down all these foundations, which are going to be super expensive. So we've got to build it anyway to kind of complete this grant. What grant could I accept? A basic administrating area? Yeah, we'll get that done. That will be kind of easy to kind of throw in. So foundations will do to there. Do to there. Insufficient funds to go up to that route. And we're going to get them to walls and objects. Dismantle objects. All of them trees. All of them trees. So dismantle all the trees. Sell them for a profit. So we can make some big dollar bills. Boys. And then all I got to do then is kind of zone an export area. So exports. There we go. Just going to throw the exports just there. So when they start chomping down those trees, I can then sell the wood. Right, this might take a while to get done right now. So I'm going to give them a little bit of time. Because we're going to need some pennies. Got our kind of power plant in a way set up. I had to get 3 capacitors with what we've currently got on the go right now. It's almost at capacity, which is kind of crazy. We've got the wall going around. There's a few little gaps here and there. I've had to get a few more prisoners in. Just to kind of get some more money rolling into. They'll probably eventually die out. Whoops. But we're just going to get all this now built up. So I can get in. My holding cell. 2 guards, 2 chefs. Completed that grant, and then build 2 offices, do all this stuff, get that grant done as well, and then we're pretty much good to go. We got the bare minimum added in is the best way to put it. So walls and doors, we're gonna get we'll go red. Let's go red for the entry here. Oh, I miscalculated that, didn't I? Well, that is hilarious. 2, 2, and a 1. Okay, I mean, do I go with 1 door? I do like I can go with 1 door, it's not a problem. Save ourselves a couple of big ones. And we'll go with the 1 door here. Now, for the holding cell, once they're in the holding cell, I don't want them to kind of be in this system. So I'm thinking we're just going to have the holding cell door there. And I'll have the reception door there as they exit it from inside of here. Which kind of makes sense. So it's quite a lot of doors I'm throwing down. But we'll get the door delivery now. They'll place a load in. It'll get it all in. We'll spend a ton of money on buying lights. But we are 1 step closer. And we'll do a nice little walkway to kind of meet in the center. Do some fences. It'll be nice. It'll be really, really nice. So continue the fence then. Again, I know that there needs to be higher security. It's just all I can afford at the moment. Then we've got our perimeter on the go. We're going to have to kind of... okay, do you know what? While I've got the money, I'm going to hire my 2 guards now. My 2 chefs now. Now, I've kind of locked open all of the doors on these. And I've still got 1 more to build as well. Just I don't have the money. We'll lock open this door here. This door here. Let's lock it open. And this door here. I'll keep these doors here shut. Oh, they already taken the prisoners to their cells? They are! Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Just because... now we're an actual functioning prison. You know what I mean? It's just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But we got to get everything that we need to get in anyway. So cut that straight across. We'll bring this... to about there. We'll put like a double door on. So doors, we'll go for a large red jail door to kind of bring them in. I don't know how I feel about having this door here now. It doesn't really make much sense to have them coming in that way. So if I just literally dump it, get rid of it, and then build the wall going across, that makes more sense. We don't really need all the extra jazz. And yeah, so rooms then. We need a holding cell. This will be our reception. Where's the reception room? Where's the reception room? I can't see it. There it is. Boom, added in. So that's where they all get checked in. Let's just add what we need to add in for this. So I'm just going to do again the minimum needed, the minimum required for this to be functional. And get that grant ticked off, which would be beautiful. So where's my pipe work anyway? My pipe work's got to come down. Got to get the pipe connected. We don't have power in here, but I think what I've got again, I need an extra capacitor to be honest with you. I'll get an extra 2, which will allow me to do the powering, the wiring going around this building. So we'll just go down to like that. That should cover the whole of this section. I need to get at least 2 offices all built up in here. So what are the size of the offices then if I quick build them? They are a 6x6. Okay. So planning 6x6. Alright, that's a 6x6. That's a 6x6. That's a 6x6, which is probably better for me. 6x6. 6x6. Or actually, if I start from this wall, 6x6, 6x6. Okay, we don't quite fit right to the top. But what if I do it here instead? 6x. I'm trying to find like a happy medium. Or if I do it like that. Nah, scrap those ideas. If I do that there. 6x6, 6x6. That gives me 4. 4 in total. What I could then do is build a staff room there. 6x6. And then maybe have a longer one. 1, 2, 3. How many staff am I going to... I mean, I don't really know how many staff I'm going to need. But just kind of end it like that. I mean... Why am I linking it to that wall? It can extend. Like, that wall can extend. Walls. 6x6. I could do a 6x6. Like that. That's quite a few offices. How many offices do I need? You know what I mean? How many staff can I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Right. This is the annoying part right now. I'm so indecisive when it comes to actually doing something. So let's just say that is... No, I want to start at this wall. So 6 by 6. 6. 6 by 6. 6. That's a 3 and that's a 2. Six by 6. 6 by 6. Keep that open there then. It's because this area is not built for what I want it to do. This is my big problem right now. So maybe I just don't put them there. I won't put them there. I'll put the offices here. So I can do a 6 by 6. 6 by 6. There we go. But then am I kind of neglecting this area? The argument is yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9, right? It's not the perfect amount, but it will do. For now, it will do. Do I not have enough for foundations? It will do for now, just for the sake of getting them in. So I've got them. And then I'll eventually build like an office apartment somewhere, or an office block, or just something to make it kind of feel natural and fit within the vibe that we've currently got going on. That's what we'll try and do. Whether it works or not is a completely different story. It's a completely different story. So is our guard's not going to let our workers in? Oh, this guard's on his break. Of course, we need a staff room. I mean, where's the other guard? He's now escorting a... Oh, there's been a death? Nobody told me about the death. Right, can you get off your break? Like... He's still on his break. Still on his break, boys. Okay, so at least we'll get all this foundations thrown in. We need at least 2 offices, which I don't have the money for, which I'm going to have to get another. Raise our capacity to 20 inmates. Completion bonus. Okay, so prisoners. Intake raised to 20. Which I don't want any. Think but minimum security. Now give me 20 G's plus the money you get from intaking prisoners anyway. Which is good. I mean, this I'm not happy about. I'm eventually going to kind of build a nice little area or something. So don't worry too much about that. I've never known it to take so long to get freaking foundations down. Yikes. What's the rush, guys? Take your time. Seriously, take your time. Right, here come the prisoners then. We'll get a couple additional guards just to kind of handle these extra prisoners. 10 guards we'll get in total. We need... Once you've got the office in the way, you need to like financing and get the accountant. So, any memento now. I've never known it takes so long to get freaking foundations done. It's probably down to the fact that the workers also need to go on break. So, do you reckon I should quick build a staff room for now? Yeah, I'm going to pull it literally just here. It will get deleted soon. But at least I got one in. So, quick build then. Offices. So, 1, 2, just for now. The ending there. Oh my goodness me. Offices being built just for now then, just to get, again, like I said, the bare minimum in. At least people can take a break. They're now on to the restaurante. The food is not even ready. What have my cooks been doing? Again, one's on break, I believe, over here. No, wait. He's over there. He's on break. He ain't happy. No one's happy right now. No one's legit happy right now. But get this office all in. Once the staff room's all in, they can then go on break. They're now in the little Central Park area. But you can kind of see it slowly coming together, right? You can kind of see it slowly coming together. Our warden's got an office right now, so we're now researching the finance. Will give us the accountant to get this grant then done. Do we get money for this grant? We get a... No, you just get an advance payment. Okay, fair enough. But we got the staff room here, which is going to want certain stuff. And what is it missing? Build a staff room. Does this not class as a staff room? There we go. That grant is then done. A few additional pennies in my pocket. And we can then focus and continue on building everything up. So, if you want to see more episodes of this, guys, where we are creating our little mini city, we'll have some larger mansions up here and stuff like that. We're going to turn this into a... I was going to turn it into a gym. I think I still will turn it into a gym. We need to build like libraries, churches, and get all that stuff up. And slowly turn it into the mini city that we know it's going to pretty much become. So we're going to end it for here. If you want to see another episode, smash that like button down below. If you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe. We've got capacity right now for 44 inmates in the small facility that we do have. Until next time, I will see you all soon. So good.